Hey guys, welcome to another survival scrap mechanic series. I screwed that all up. Welcome back to another Soul Dragon video, and today we're playing some more scrap mechanic survival. Whoops. Last two vids, I noticed I've only got one view on each for scrap mechanic, and my most recent, there we go, Far Cry 5 vid only has one view as well. What's with you guys? Too busy doing other stuff all the time? Anyways, enough about that. I have no idea what on earth I'm doing wrong with this, but something I wanted to mention. The past two vids I made on scrap mechanic, I decided to take a bit of medicine. Well, let me rephrase that. I ended up taking a bit of medicine that made me, feel better, more calm and all that, despite the anger in my voice of frustration. It's just irritating not knowing what on earth I'm doing wrong with this. I swear I shouldn't be doing anything wrong. I don't understand this. I might pause soon and look up how to do this, because usually I've been pretty good at doing this. But anyways, as I was saying, the effects of it was my brain feeling a bit fuzzy. Not talking much because I wanted to focus more, which I could barely focus given the fact that, well, this was irritating me to no end. But, yeah. And most of that video is just me working on this stupid vehicle. I'm hoping to finally get to what I've been talking about for the past couple scrap mechanic vids. In other words, getting that thing figured out, hopefully. Getting the saw blade to swing one way or the other straight forward so that I could start using this buzzsaw. Or saw blade, whatever you want to call it. I think a buzzsaw is something different, but sort of similar still. I don't know. But getting that actually working. And then once I'm done with that, maybe do a couple nights of farming. The bare minimum before a raid, I mean. I'm going to do one crop and then wait a little bit. If it says nothing, then I'm going to do a second one. I'm going to do 3 because I think anything beyond 3 is what starts a raid. So, I'm going to deal with a raid for the first night and hopefully not another on top. Because I'm going to do 1, 2, 3 until a raid sign pops up. So, maybe as a mental break, I'll just take a break from dealing with this dadgum thing. And I'll go plant some crops instead. I'm going to do only oranges this time because I got more than enough bananas. I'm going to use all my fertilizer that I can. And once the raid symbol pops up, I'm going to switch from doing oranges to some more tomatoes. But mostly beets first. I forgot that I don't have my bucket on me. Time to put some of the scrap stone away. Forgot about that. But yeah, I'm definitely not myself when I'm using the medicine that I took for the past 2 vids. I'm not on it again this time. So, yeah. Completely usual scrap mechanic vid. Where'd I put that stone at? Here it is. Bearings and wood can go up here. Milk's gonna stay down there though. Oh, what's with my head suddenly? My body has this weird thing with it where every once in a while I have this weird, somewhat painful feeling in my head or other places of my body for no reason. Or it's an excruciating and quick pain spike, as I call it. Very annoying. Probably should get a doctor to look at that, but nevertheless. On to farming for a bit. Once we get all this planted down, but first the plot's watered. And for this video, I'm not gonna be drinking any more of this milk, so you're gonna have to just suffer with every 5 seconds. So annoying. But I'm running out of milk, and I don't really feel like going after a walk to get more. So just bear with me, please and thanks. That one was a complete miss, but fortunately I got 2 out of that, nevertheless. Thanks for completely missing that one, stupid bucket. And only 1 for that one. Whatever then. You gotta be kidding me. What time is it? Almost midnight. I'm gonna do this. If I'm quick enough, I might be able to do this and have basically an entire day for my crops to grow without having to worry about a raid. At least until the next night. You know what? I just changed my mind, actually. There's a couple walks right there. And there's a bunch of corn all around, so I might as well go ahead and get some milk while I'm out here. You eat any of this, I'm turning you into a steak. Got me? Good. Anytime. I told you. At least you gave milk, but still, I'm reserving this corn for this cow. Seriously. There we go. I am too late to get it before 24, aka 12 a.m. passed. So I'm just gonna plant these as soon as I get enough plots watered. Wrong thing. There we go. That's better. I don't know how to make thumbnails for videos unless I screenshot the game icon itself. Like for Doom Eternal, I have that set as like a specific thing. The game icon itself, not anything within a level I'm in. Don't know how that happened, but okay. Anyways. That'll work just splendid. On my feet again, I can't wait to get on my feet again. I definitely need to probably go ahead and make a small vehicle for transporting all this. Hello there. Be sure to do all that later. There we go. That's per usual, my shoulder is hurting. Because of the position. Oh. Shoulder aches quickly when I'm playing this game, clearly. More specifically, my right shoulder. Small consequence, I guess. That'll do. And that'll also do. Hell yeah. One more trip. Wait, what am I doing? Jeez, use the rest of the buckets. There we go. And now one more trip. Maybe two. Unlike my previous two vids, I'm also hoping to make this one a bit shorter. Hoping that'll get me a little more views. Because I don't want my videos to be unwatchable or unwanted to be watched. Whatever the word is for it. But point being is that I've noticed that long videos tend to have less views, so perhaps that's what I should stick with. At least until my channel can get a little bigger and more subs, watchers, etc. Or viewers, I guess. Same difference. I also noticed that I need to speak louder because my voice can barely be heard over anything happening IRL. I imagine for you guys anyways. I do rewatch my videos, not on YouTube, but before I delete them off my gallery, I mean, where they're saved for me to upload to YouTube later. And I've noticed that the sound quality of this, it's at 100, so I can't help that, unfortunately, but I have speakers attached to my TV, so maybe if I put those onto this thing instead, perhaps that'll help, but I'll do that next video and see if that works. As for my voice, though, I need to maintain a steady, decent, or decently loud volume for you guys to easily hear me. Not that you guys want to, but too bad. It's my video. You're gonna have to deal with my voice. Anyways. Down back to the lake. Or ocean, I think. Yeah, I think this is an ocean. And there goes my character. Don't exactly plan on putting milk in my inventory just to get rid of that for now. So you're just gonna have to suffer with it, unfortunately. Or skip until I'm already dead. Up to you guys. Oh, and the one thing I keep mentioning, or keep forgetting to mention in my previous few vids, I'm changing my mind. I would like for you guys to like, comment, and subscribe more often. Mostly a liking and a commenting, though. Subscribers will only happen for those that wish to subscribe. And I can't control that, but I would greatly appreciate every sub I can get. As for every YouTuber out there, I know. I'm just saying, though. That one. That one. Them two. Them two again. Them two again. I think it just requires aiming in the right spot. I've watched a lot of Scrapman recently, his permadeath survival vid. And one thing I've learned is this water container. If I can get to it before I die. This thing, you fill it up with water, and you can actually use the buckets on it to fill them up nearby instead. Which, in my opinion, is hella useful. And there I go. But yeah, I'm going to mention it one more time at the end of my video. I've been I want to try and get better at mentioning the liking, commenting, and subscribing at the beginning of my vids. As I've said before, though, up to you guys about that last one, but I would really appreciate it if you guys would like and comment more often, letting me know what you guys think of the video and maybe some ideas for future vids for any of my games, in fact. But right now, I'm going to be like grinding on Scrap Mechanic because I really want to keep playing this game, to be honest. I find it really fun, minus the lag spikes. And sometimes just not knowing what the hell I'm doing. Being in a way for upgrading my vehicle and stuff. Just machines, period. I know pretty much the bare basics, and I know some complex things when it comes to the mechanics of this game. Mechanics, Scrap Mechanic, shut up. But, you guys know what I'm talking about, I'm pretty sure. Assuming more than one person views this video. Anyways. I would love to know how on earth to fix this to where I can get this stupid thing working. It actually feels better not being on the medicine making a video because I feel less frustration and stuff already. A lot clearer minded and all that, obviously. That's just great. Okay, whatever then. Just do that instead. Actually, wait a minute, now that I think about it. I think... Here it is. I can go ahead and craft one of these. And I've got more than enough resources to make at least one. I need to go for a glue run, it seems. Unless, wait a minute. Oh, I'm at glue clams enough for that. Dadgummit. Alright, let's make at least one then. Put one of these up here at least so I have room for that. And who knows? Perhaps have a nearby water source instead of running back and forth to the lake all the time. Ocean, not lake. Ugh. It's been kind of a hot day all day, so my brain's a little fried from that. Got up to 67. We're on the very end of winter. This winter, anyways. And I actually don't know when spring starts, to be honest. But I have a feeling that it's kind of already started, given the weather's gotten so much better. Warmer outside, in other words. So maybe I'll have the heated up motivation to make 2 or 3 vids a day. I'd probably be the only YouTuber that ever uploads 3 a day by then. But yeah. You can take water out of this. I wonder if you can deposit it into it too. Like this. Let's see the bar from there. Nice. Well, that didn't work. Don't know what I was expecting. Great. I know it takes water bottles, I'm going to call it. I think they're called just water. Ooh, hello, Topbot head. Extra defense. Topbot head blip +1. Alrighty then. Anyways. I forgot what I was saying. Oh, now I remember. I know I think it's called just water as a water resource for crafting things. But I'm going to call it a water bottle because that's pretty much literally exactly what it is. And I don't care. Screw it. Hello there. Ready to meet a hammer to your face. That's what I thought. And another tote by head. More defense. Hell yeah. Okay. Might as well get these 2 over with. There we go. And that's it for that. I'm seriously gonna have to craft waters to put in this thing, I swear. Wait a second. Memory serves. This thing can suck up water from a source directly with a vacuum and or a switch. That'd probably be more efficient. But I think my only vacuums are in here. Yep, here it is. I don't think I have enough resources to make another one. Thankfully, I don't think I need that thing. No, it's got a little connector on it. So yeah, it can just connect directly to the water thing. Definitely not using a button for that, that'd be a pain. But, yeah. Let's try this. This thing's probably going to fall in the water because it's going to be directly attached to that. And I am none too excited about that, but I mean, I plan on carrying this thing back and forth. So I kind of can't help it. Unless, hold on. I do have wood on inventory. I don't have a switch though. Dadgummit. Thinking about everything except the one key component that makes it all tick. Typical soul. Or dragon. Dragon. Here we go again. Where be the switch? Do I not have another one? I suppose I could borrow one off my vehicle. Like that. And that one switch next to the one I picked up. I think all that's going to be used for is mining. In other words, attaching the two drills. So, let's get this over with. I keep pressing the wrong button. Crouch instead of shifting. But anyways. On to crafting this whole thing. Or building it at least. Yep, unfortunately you guys are just gonna have to deal with it. There we go. There we go. That'll work a treat. Huh. Well, that fixes everything. Hell yeah. There we go. Alright, and I can just simply do like this. And time to come back so I can gather all my stuff that I just dropped. Lovely. And guess who just respawned? Hello there. Catch me if you can, idiot. There we go. I'll find this, put this in the scrap or resources chest. There we go. And there we go. Excuse me, who said that? I think I'm a bad influence even on my kid-friendly series. Hey boy. Not that anything's really kid-friendly anymore, and too many children are allowed to watch said unkid-friendly stuff. Dear Jesus. You don't need Jesus and God in your lives. And let me be the first to say this. Personally, I would rather seem crazy to those that don't believe in God and all that, and secure my afterlife as eternal peace, bliss, and all that, everything good, as my reward for being faithful and all that to the one above that made us all, than to try and please people by having them not think I'm crazy. And then, I know this is going to sound like I'm cussing, but is actually, I think, just straight term for what it truly means. Damning myself to hell for eternity. I think I'd rather seem crazy to people in this life and go to heaven for eternity. What was that? Did you guys see that? It like splashed up for some reason. That was weird. Anyways. My first water container. Glad I finally got this thing built. It's been needing for a while. Alright, there we go. Now I can use this thing, despite it being full. Ah, dang it. To come over here, and I don't have to run all the way back to the lake for this. That, and it's a ton faster. Having a nearby water source that I only have to fill up once in a while. And then you go back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. This is definitely a good, solid choice on my end. And all I need to do is get more glue clams. Because pretty much the only issue I had with this was running low on glue. And even still, it wasn't really an issue. Nevertheless, here we are. I'm definitely too late for planting again, but whatever. At least now we got the nearby water source. I'm gonna chuck one so I can see how much this takes. That takes one each. Well, how about that? It's way more efficient than I even thought. Nice. And that was a complete miss. There we go. Put this up here. For now, all this. Bring all these down. Bada bing, bada boom, get Bob's your uncle. Yeah, this thing covers a lot. There we go. See, but you can't just like hold down the button and scroll through them all, kind of like you can do in the water source itself. Oh well, at least it's still a lot faster. There we go. Oh well. Actually, I wonder if I can do that. Oops, wrong thing. Nope, I can only do one at a time. Oh well, still a ton faster than going back and forth all dang time. There we go. I feel like we got a lot done in this episode, and we pretty much only just started it still, I feel. Whoops. Definitely no double click on the same bucket while filling it up with this thing. At least water's infinite in this game. All I gotta do is just take a quick trip back down, wait for a few seconds to fill it all back up, and Bob's your uncle once again. And best yet, I can use this for defense as well. Just right there. Bunch of hay bots. Run out. Refill. Splash them again. Love it. This game has so many good convenient stuffs in it. What time is it? Okay, once it turns 24, then I'm going to plant. Which also means I need to move all this into the inventory. And have this all down. "30 seconds left, roughly. And no, I'm not going to skip towards me already farming, because, in my opinion, that'd be kind of useless at the moment. Given we're so close to it being already that time. 8, 9, 10. Nice. Alright, wait a few seconds and see if that says unauthorized farming. Might as well just go ahead and spray that too, while I wait. Memory also serves that after a raid, it's probably best to splash them a couple times to really increase the speed of them growing up fully. I'm going to wait till it says 4, because at 4, that's when it pops up the unauthorized farming detected. Then again, this is my first time planting any crops after 24 hours, aka 12 a.m. So who knows, it might pop up sooner. This thing's already growing? Man, this fertilizer works wonders quickly, Jesus. Okay, second crop, spritz. Check the time every once in a while. Make sure I catch the screen on time, and if when it says unauthorized farming detected. Man, these things grow fast with this fertilizer. Jesus. Okay, got a few minutes left. Or hours, technically. I think for this bit I will pause because it's going to be a few minutes. Okay, it's past 4 a.m. now, so no unauthorized farming detected just yet, which means I'm pretty sure the bare minimum is 3 crops before it happens. So I'm going to go ahead and plant the rest of this. And spritz what I can. Because I'm going to go for a raid tonight. Unfortunately, I've got more than enough defense now to stave off a raid for a while. Yep, there it goes. Might do this real quick and fill it up to max. Ow. Then I checked the time that we've been recording. Shortly after this raid, I'm going to end the video here. Because as I said earlier, I don't want the video to be too long and you guys not be very attracted to it, I guess, for lack of better words. But, yeah. Dang it. Still a little faster than just slowly walking all the way over here. Where's that little thing at? There it is. There we go. There we go. And I had to walk all the way back. Useful technique so long as you know the rhythm to it. I, however, don't really know the rhythm that well just yet, so often screw ups. And you know what? That's okay in life. You screw up, it's how you make up for the screw up that really matters. And learning from it's the best part, so you don't repeat it again. In other words, get better as a person. Or whatever you're trying to do. Life lessons with soul. Tune in next time for some more. But, yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and put all this stuff in the chest now. There we go. I think I'm just gonna put these extra bearings in here. I'm gonna take a gas engine out for next video. Because I'm planning on building my small trips car, as I'm gonna call it, for going to the ocean and back. But anyways, after this raid, I'm gonna call the video end here. I don't think I'm gonna be doing anything else until the raid, so I'm just gonna pause here. Once I get this stuff organized out of the way. Oh yeah, I'm just gonna put these up here. Alright. And now I'm gonna pause until the raid happens. So see you then. I'm a few seconds earlier than I wanted to do it. But considering I've only got 15 seconds before the raid happens, I figured why not. And in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, here we go. It's a few more than I thought it was going to be, but it's fine still. And goodbye. Goodbye, you pesky bots. That went very smoothly. Kind of surprised, but I'm glad. That went very well. Hello there. Huh, thanks for breaking that at least and helping me out. Oh, you're breaking my bite. You little piece of turd. Trying to stay family friendly, but it was kind of hard when I noticed my bot getting attacked. That was bull. Complete bull. What in the world was that about? Oh, I figured I should have added some sort of gates or something connected to these doorways. Avoid that happening. Oh well, it's over with now. Kinda wish I knew what amount of health this thing had left before getting annihilated. There we go. Another tote-bot head for defense. First refine this little piece. There we go. And I gotta place the head. Wish these things would grow a bit faster. There we go. Fill up both these. Force build these things back down over here. There we go. My inventory is completely empty. This means I should have more than enough room to collect all this. And I'm going to end up with a second raid for the next video. Because none of this is growing fast enough. And it's almost 4. That's just fantastic. Well, that was that raid, and I did say afterwards, so I'd end the video here, so hope you guys enjoyed. It's been Sold Dragon Scrap Mechanic video. Please be sure to like, comment, and sub if you want for that last part. I'd really like some more comments on my videos and likes. And recently, more reviews, please and thanks. But I will see you guys in the next one. Peace, Dragon Clan.